Okay guys, so today there was a few new updates. Not Your Average Noob covered them on his channel, the official channel for SpawnPK, so if you want to go check that out, I'll leave a link below in the description and you can check out his video on the updates. There's a lot that has been added, such as blood money perk extensions, Avers accumulators, Avers attractors, and the assemblers, and then you've got all the new pets and the pet fuses and everything. So if you want to go check that out, I'll leave a link in the description and a little annotation on screen to check out that video, and make sure you go subscribe to him and check out his little update guide. Okay guys, so this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a guide, and what we're going to do today is a Vorkath guide, which is a new boss that has been added to SpawnPK on the new updates that have been made by Ryan and Ramsey. The Vorkath teleport scrolls are, at the minute, they are 1 bill each, which is a great money making method, as they are dropped from the rune dragons, which I'm going to go show you now. If we go to the rune dragon drop table, they are 1 in 15, and if I have got a 30% drop rate bonus, they are like 1 in 10.5, so 1 in 11, so it's quite easy to get these things. And if you get 100 of these, if you camp it out for a day, that's 100 bill easily made. I'm sure they will go down. They'll probably go down to about 100 mil each, like within the next few weeks, obviously because people are just going to camp them and stuff. We've also got a blood perk tree extension that Ryan's added, and there's also the Vorkath's head, the loot that you get from Vorkath. I will show you now. So we've got the Vorkath here, and these are the items you always get, and then these are the ones that are 1 in 3, so they're very common. And you've got the Dragonflight Award, which is a DFS variant for range, which you can DFS special attack with. It's just a slightly better range shield. As you can see, it gives 25 range bonus and then some defensive bonuses as well. You have the donated mystery boxes, which give you, you can get any items from them. You can get like Yoshi's Slayer Helm, not Slayer Helms, but like Yoshi's torture ornament kits, like all the good stuff, like most of the items you can think of in game are in these like the valuable ones. And then the mystery bag is the same as a mystery box, but it just opens 3 at a time, and you also have a chance of getting like the blood diamond items. So you've got the elder moles, the raids items, the next sets, all that kind of stuff. And then we've got the Vorkath's head, which you assign, like you combine with a Avers accumulated tea, which is from the blood diamond store for about, it costs about 60 bill to get. And then you've got the Vorkath pet, which provides immunity to Dragonfire attacks. So if someone specs you with a Dragonfire shield, you're immune from it, and you deal 10% more damage to dragons, and it protects you from Dragonfire breath. So it is a really good PVM kind of shield. But let's get right into it. This is not, it's not an easy boss to do. Like, I'll put it straight there, it is quite hard. We've even got Not Your Average Noob, one of the main YouTubers, saying he's struggling to KO the thing. So we're going to make a guide on it now. This is kind of a higher tier setup. We've got like the max DPS for like range, and then we've also got the max melee kind of switch, just to do like some Dragon Warhammer specs. I advise bringing a Dragon Warhammer, a BGS, or a Status Warhammer, just to lower the defense of the boss, and that'll make your kills faster and more efficient. You can only do 1 kill at a time, because there is it's like an instance boss, and you have scrolls, which are these ones, these Vorkath teleports. So I'll show you how it works and how you get them. So you've got to go to Rune Dragons to get these scrolls, as I've just said, and I'll show you how to get there and just how to kill them quickly. So you teleport to Graves. It is a PK zone, so watch out, it is wilderness. There will be a lot of PKs here at the minute, but all we do is come down here. It's like 21, and we already have a few people here. You can see a lot of people camping it already. All you need to do is bring an anti-fire shield or a anti-fire potion and pray melee. And then what we're going to do is, like, I can't really show you, like everyone's camping it. I'll try and get a kill quickly. Alright, so we've got this dragon here. All you need to do is anti-fire up, hit the dragon. Just going to get some vengeance in for a quick kill. There we go. Right. And it is literally a 1 in 15 drop rate, so it is quite easy to get. If you've got the drop rate bonus as well, it's even easier. And yeah, we didn't get it that time, but like literally it is 1 in 15, so it is easy to get it. It's not too hard. And then I'm gonna get into the actual guide of showing you the boss. I'm gonna have a little table of contents in the bottom, which is how to like navigate through it, so you can skip to different parts of the guide and get there. So I'll get there, I'll show you when I'm at the boss, and I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so I'm gonna go through some gear requirements and all this kind of stuff before we go to the boss. I do recommend having a high tier setup if you are gonna try and do this boss. It is a higher tier boss, so I've done 3 kills in spawnables, like fully spawnables, but it is hard. It takes a long time. So I suggest either a twisted bow or blowpipe. Blowpipe is the minimum, or a 3rd age bow works as well. One of them two is the minimum. I wouldn't even try it with a rune crossbow. I've tried it with the Dragon Hunter crossbow and the Dragonfire ward offhand, and it just seemed too slow to do, and it seemed very slow and took forever just to get the kill. This is a very quick, efficient method, and what I'd go for is some sort of max strength setup, what you can. If you don't have the curse, you can use completionist armor or vestas or bandos with a Dragon Warhammer, and I'd suggest using a Dragon Warhammer, BGS, or a Statius Warhammer just to lower the defense. And you need to bring a anti-fire potion, a ranging flask, a few brews maybe to tank, and a few restores just for your prayer. And then these are a few combo foods, and also spec restore, because you can special restore while you're in the actual instance. So what I'm going to show you now is just type food before you teleport, just so you click the teleport, and as you teleport, press enter on your food, so you've got another spawn while you're there, so you've got a little bit of extra food, because you cannot spawn food while you're here, like you cannot do that here like this. And then what we're going to do is, the most important thing I suggest is setting your quick prayers to these. You don't have to protect item because you keep everything here, but what I suggest is using the mage and rigor. If you don't have rigor, use eagle eye. That's always a like alternative to it. So what you're going to do is anti-fire put up, brew up for defense, restore your stats, get your range put in, get your melee put in, go in your max strength, and auto retaliate on. And what you're going to want to do is, I bring vengeance, which is one of the methods you can use. I'm going to show you the second method as well. What we're hitting bad. Hit a 0 and a 2. Let's try to hit something else. 92. There we go. Just whatever you hit just deals. I think it's 30% of your hit is taken off your opponent's defense level. So what you need to do is now auto retaliate off. Make sure auto retaliate is off, and when you see that purple attack, that's going to drop your prayer. So whatever you do is you need to, like, as you can see here, I'm just killing some before I spawn. If you don't kill it and that gets to you, it can hit you for 50 damage. There is 2 methods of doing this, and that purple thing drops your prayer like this. So what you need to do, I suggest, is double click your quick prayers again, and it'll put them all back on straight away, which is the easiest way to do it, rather than just going like that and just clicking them all again, if you know what I mean. And then the green one is just another mage attack, and you can't really pray on that. You can't out tank it or anything. All you've got to do is just kind of do that. And this green splatter, all you need to do is turn your run off, make sure it's off, and just keep walking around, not on the green splatters. Because if you go on the green splatters, you take 5 to 10 damage each tick, and it heals the boss 5 to 10 damage each tick. And as long as you keep moving around, you won't get hit by these fire things, and as soon as that's gone, then you can re-hit the boss. These orange things, when the boss lifts his head up, are vital. They are like vitally need to be dodged like that, because if they are not dodged by 2 square spaces, they can literally hit 120, and there's no out eating it. There's like, it's literally one hit out, like one hit, you're dead. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, I've been KO'd quite a few times just from practicing, and then we've got this little spawn thing again. I'll show you. I'm not going to kill it, but that hit me at 12. There is another method of doing this. I will show you, like killing the little crabs, because if you don't one hit it, then you get hit by it. But there is a way to one hit it, which I will show you soon. And all we've got to do is keep dodging, drink special restores when you can, hit it when you can, just make sure everything's going smoothly like this, and get back into your range gear. And you've got this phase again, and all you need to do is, like I said, just walk around. And I've stopped walking there, and look at that, 8 damage per tick just because I walked over the green splat. I'll stop walking now and show you like that it hits you like 40 like that. If you are not walking around, these will hit you for 40s and hit you big, and you've got a good chance of like getting comboed out. Like, I've seen people get comboed the fuck out straight away just from doing this, and it's all I can say really. There is a spiky little animation that comes up, which is his range attack. You can flick it if you're quick enough, but I decided just to tank it. It's easy enough just to tank it. And his head's come up again, you're frozen, you need to kill this thing. If you don't want to hit it in time, by the time it gets to you, then you obviously get hit like the 50 damage from it. You look for a green spiky ball, it'll come up maybe soon. It might come up, it might not. But, oh yeah, dodge that. The green spiky ball is a range attack, so if it comes up you can literally just, like that, if it does that you can quickly flick range if you're quick enough, but I decide just to tank it because there's not really much point in doing it. And we're back on this phase again, but there's 25 health, so I'm just going to try and kill it quickly. There we go, and I won't take any more damage from that. And there's a loot, we've got 27 mil coins, one of the superior dragon bones, which are the best prayer experience in game, 24 blood money, and 1 point mystery box. And that is basically it, how you get the kills. And I'll go on to the second method of like one hitting the little spawn minion. I'll show you how to do that in the next clip. So we're back at Vorkath's lair, and the second method is to be on modern spellbook and bring a rune pouch. In this instance I've got the bound one, doesn't matter which one you bring, either way it still works. It's literally the same gear setup, but it's just a different method of killing the little spawn that he drops, so you can always one hit it, and it is always a one hit, there's no doubt about it. No matter what you do, it is a one hit if you do this method. So we'll Dragon Warhammer it just to lower its defense again with a slight vengeance. We'll just do it 4 times. There we go, 98, big hit. 13, right. So now what we do, like with this boss, all you need to do is pray mage, don't pray anything else, unless you're flicking the range. Like I would always keep your mage pray up, because that's what, like, right, here we go. So you got the Crumble Undead spell, which I've just hit 36 with, and literally dead. All you need to do is Crumble Undead on the little spawn, and it'll one hit it every time, no doubt about it. So that's the method of doing that, and I'll finish the kill and just show you the same mechanic. It is literally the same as long as you just Crumble Undead the little minion. That's the method of just one hitting it every time. That's one of the metas for it. And here we go, back on this phase. You can use run on this. I told you in the last clip you can't, like, it's easy to take your run energy off. It is easier to take your run energy off, but if you run you can get around quicker. But I would always suggest using the walk method. Like, you can always hit it while you're running as well, but it is like if you're quite experienced and you can do it well. Because if you hit it and stop at the wrong tick, you can just like literally get banged out like by a massive combo. So that's one thing you've got to watch for. And I missed a flick there. Like, I was trying to flick just to like show you, but I'll try and get it in a minute. Missed that one. Right, and you just need to keep your health high, because this sometimes they spawn close to you and you can't do anything about it. They will hit you like that. Like, there's nothing you can do about that one. But when they spawn quite far away, all you need to do is literally just Crumble and dead it, and it's quite easy. And as you can see there, I timed the flick on like just on time, and you need to run away from these as per. I'm going to go in for a few more specs again, just lower its damage again. P2. Oh, we've got the green face, we're just going to risk this. I just poked it for a 55. But like, I'll try and get it in the wrong tick if I hit him. See what I can do. Right, that's probably the wrong tick. Oh no. As long as you're like far away from the flames, then you're fine. The flames that he's shooting out. And we'll just get this back in here. 800 health left, not long to go. But like, as you can see then, like, you just literally tap on your quick prayers if he uses a purple thing against you, which is like the best way to do it. It's so much quicker and saves you so much time and effort. I mean, overall this boss has been, like, look at that, that's next to me, you can't do anything about it, but this boss has been a great update, and I enjoy, like, looking forward to some loots. At the minute I believe I'm the highest person, like the person with the highest KC on this boss at the moment. It is day of release and I am on, I believe it's 225 KC as we're speaking, maybe 226 from the last clip, but I'm going for one of the big loots. I'm just going to see if we can get it and see if we can sell it off or use it on the cape, see what we can do. And like, as you can see, I'm running across these pools, but it's like healing its health and like hitting me at the same time, which is one of the worst things to do. But all you need to do is just dodge these at the same time, dodge these fire little blasts, and then you'll be fine. It's not too hard. Like honestly, the purple, the green, and the little blue spells are all mage spells, which are nothing like big. And then there you go again. You've got the loot, the 28 mil, 12 blood money, and more superior dragon bones. And like this can be done with a blowpipe. I recommend either a blowpipe or twisted bow or third age bow. I wouldn't recommend any other like things. There is a dragon hunter crossbow, but when I tested it, like I said, it's just not, it's not viable.